the guys in the studio, Kevin, that has been a major hit for the San Antonio Spurs if they're going to move this series back to Denver.
To pass the ball has always been great, but he's scoring it, and I'm looking for the Spurs maybe tonight not to double team as much, make him score offensively himself. As you see Aldridge pull up for his favorite jump shot. They shoot a lot of mid-range.
And they've earned that 2 seed. No easy task. White trying to set up Aldridge. And on the move, here comes Torrey Craig. Ball moves well, already 2 passes. Harris on the take, and Harris scores the first basket for the Nuggets.
That's where they really give the San Antonio team problems. When they put that ball on the floor and penetrate, the San Antonio guards are just having a hard time beating the perimeter guys in front of them. And that's what Marcus is probably favored.
In game 5, didn't even play in the third quarter. 1 and done, secured by DeRozan.
One thing you've seen early here is you see White get to the rack, and that's what he needs to do. Spurs.
Denver with the basketball here as we approach the 7-minute mark of this first quarter. Nuggets winning on this floor earlier in this series as Jokic goes strong, got it deep, and a flurry of... So not a 3, had a foot on the line. Spurs are 2 for 2 from behind the arc. Nuggets are 0 for 3. As White turns a corner. White lays it off. Aldridge is there.
Good job by the team. Yeah, the Spurs have only taken 2 threes, and most everybody's just putting their head down and trying to get to the paint. So Pop's got these guys being very aggressive on the offensive end. You see LaMarcus going throw it down.
LaMarcus Aldridge.
Big fella.
Quasi breaks, was off a make by the Spurs. Now here's a turnover, and on the move is Monte Morris, and he'll finish right on cue. With Harden on him. Now the Spurs go into their dribble handoff. DeRozan snaps it back. K from the corner. Torrey Craig is such an outstanding defender, but Gay scores right over him. It was deep. It's a long 2.
Once you take that thing to the rack a few times, see the ball go in, those jumpers always follow.
Monte Morris probing, looking for Jokic. Jokic on the floor with Murray on the bench, and Jokic will just calmly knock down a free throw, essentially.
Looking at him, yeah, Jokic does nothing in a hurry, that's for sure.
That's a good old-fashioned set shot right
yes,
there.
It is.
Feet never left the ground. DeRozan to Bellinelli for 3, and Bellinelli buries the triple. Jamal Murray back on the floor for the Nuggets. Murray has been quiet. 8 minutes, has not made a shot yet. He's 0 for 3. Jokic will fire at the end of the shot clock, and he'll hit a 3 behind the arc. But he made 4 threes and 15 points in the Game 5 win.
Here we go, big on big.
Aldridge, little fadeaway, tough shot, one-footed.
Ball. And they're at their best again. Here they are. When they bust out, they usually get a really good shot.
Just grabbed their first lead of the night, trying to add to it here as Jokic sets up Murray, and the runner is good. Got the friendly bounce, and now Denver. Sixers and Raptors, and then inside the NBA presented by Kia to follow. So that's the scenario. A lot hinges on this one here tonight. See if the Spurs have an answer. Rudy Gay for 3. I'd say that's an answer.
No hesitation on that shot whatsoever. Ball's hitting his hand, and he's shooting it. He's feeling good about his shot now.
Spurs had a 10-point lead at the quarter. They're back on top.
Wow.
Never mind. Murray changes that. Jamal Murray to the basket. Nikola Jokic, 16 points to go along with 8 boards and 7 assists. DeRozan backing down Millsap. Tough shot, but that's his game.
Millsap didn't even jump. Just a wide open look by DeRozan.
DeRozan with just 4 points, but he has 7 assists. He's been a great facilitator, and he's taken it to the lane quite often. Craig to Murray. Murray now hangs off the glass, scores.
How about the ball movement by Denver? I mean, that ball just pops. These guys are just unselfish, and they get a ton of passes per possession.
Patty Mills trying to maintain control. He does, and a little reverse with the right.
They got it right.
Zach Zarba gets another opinion, and they got it right.
Joe Borgia won't have to yell at him from Secaucus.
Or us, for that matter. DeRozan gets his own, and it's going to go! What'd you hear from the Nuggets locker room coming out of that break?
Well, the guys still feel confident they can come out here and get things going.
On that sideline, but he's back on the floor. Dennis Scott was over there. What was the treatment to get him back on the floor there, 3D, as Murray hits a little runner? The 2 baskets for the Spurs in this half. Jokic got deep on Pirtle, but gives it up. Shot clock at 6. Gary Harris finds Jokic. He'll pull a 3, and Jokic, that was true from the moment it left his hand. Man.
And he's handling it well, though.
Greg Popovich telling us it's been a lot of buildup this year with Forbes and White, and they have responded so well. Whoa, what a nifty bit of dribbling there by DeMar DeRozan into the hands of Murray. Here come the Nuggets. Spurs get back well. Approaching the 7-minute mark of this third quarter. And Jokic just powering down DeMar DeRozan. He put him in the chamber.
Of himself and just, was always upbeat, and just so sad to hear that John passed away. Hondo, one of the best people I met out there.
What a great Hondo. Tell you what, how about DeRozan now? Spurs just don't have many that can beat the Nuggets off the dribble. But that'll work. Then a turnaround fadeaway by LaMarcus Aldridge. Produced by Jeff Randolph, directed by Howie Singer. Jamal Murray working the two-man game with Jokic. See if Murray even sits down over there, tries to stay loose. And Craig ends up wide open. Cocks it back and throws it down with two hands. A flurry of moves, but no bucket. 50 seconds to go in this third quarter. DeRozan splits the double team and scores. DeMar DeRozan. Barton has played 13 minutes, now 14. He's 0 for 4. No points, a couple of rebounds. Derek White probing down the baseline. Bellinelli for three. And it's good! Marco Bellinelli!
Did a nice job of getting his hands on the ball. Rudy recovered it and threw it to Pirtle. And I think it's time for Jokic to get back in this game.
And Jokic will make his way to the scorer's table as Barton hangs and scores. Athletic play. Spurs turning the trick on him here. Here is White probing. White didn't have much on that one. Pirtle runs it down again. Boy, he's had a terrific game. Forbes for three! With the timer ticking down. Bryn Forbes buries a triple.
You've got to get some stops and some turnarounds and get it running, because they are so effective in the break, but they got to get stopped first. And no one's stopped this guy yet. Here's Aldridge.
White for three. Yes! Derek White buries a three-pointer. Jokic on the attack. Two more on the board. 37.
Yeah, and Rudy Gay's been a huge part of that. And what the Spurs were able to do tonight also, which I do like, it's not only that, between DeRozan and Aldridge, they have 12 assists also. So they've done a great job of getting the teammates involved and knocking everything down. But, boy, Denver's just lived on that.
Spurs are +3 in rebounding. They have 9 offensive rebounds. Here's DeRozan. He's got another one. Just automatic right now. Not shooting it well. Mills 3 for 11. He has 6 misses from behind three-point range. Jokic with 39 points. Trying to go for 40 here and give him 41. Nikola Jokic, the first Nugget to score 40 in a playoff game since Carmelo Anthony back in 2010 against the Utah Jazz. He had 42. Coming down the home stretch in this fourth quarter as Rudy Gay adds 2 more. He's been terrific.
As he comes back and Beasley gets the ball again.
Jokic, Murray gives it right back, and Jokic with 43 now. So the definitive off. Well done.
I'm looking forward to Saturday night. That is going to be a great game in an arena that's fun to play.
So that'll take us to the end. And the San Antonio Spurs live to see another game. They force a game 7.